Welcome back, Stoic Pathway community. Today we're diving deep into a concept that has the power to transform not only how you view yourself, but also how you interact with the world around you. It's about acceptance, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. This idea, simple yet profound, teaches us to never react when someone disappoints us. Instead, we're encouraged to confuse them with our acceptance, and in doing so, we claim our power and reshape our lives. So, settle in as we explore this transformative practice together. Imagine this: someone you trust deeply lets you down. Your immediate urge might be to react, to demand answers, express frustration, or seek validation. But pause and reflect for a moment. Each time you react in this way, you're giving away a piece of your power. Your reaction becomes a reflection of their actions, not of your inner strength. Why surrender your peace to someone else's behavior? Let's visualize this idea with a metaphor. Picture a serene lake on a calm, sunny day. Someone walks up and throws a stone into the water. Ripples form, breaking the stillness. But eventually, the surface returns to its natural, peaceful state. That's the kind of energy we're cultivating when we choose not to react to disappointments. We're becoming the calm lake, resilient and unshaken. Acceptance, however, doesn't mean suppressing your emotions or ignoring your feelings. Instead, it's about mastering your response to them. When someone's actions hurt or disappoint you, remind yourself, their behavior reflects their character, not yours. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By embracing this principle, you reclaim your power. Let's delve deeper into this concept. Acceptance begins with acknowledgement. Recognize your feelings without judgment. Whether it's anger, sadness, or frustration, these emotions are part of being human. But don't let them dictate your actions. When disappointment arises, take a moment to pause and breathe deeply. Imagine the calm lake. With each breath, remind yourself that the actions of others are beyond your control. Your peace, however, is entirely within your hands. Now, here's the game changer: confusing others with your acceptance. When someone lets you down, they often expect a reaction. They anticipate anger, frustration, or even desperation. But when you respond with calm clarity, you disrupt their expectations. You're no longer playing their game. Instead, you're writing your own rules. And that is the essence of Stoicism, focusing on what you can control and letting go of the rest. Let's make this practical with a step-by-step approach. The next time someone disappoints you, try this. Pause. Take a deep breath and let the initial wave of emotion settle. Reflect. Remind yourself of your intrinsic worth. Their actions don't define your value. Choose your response. Speak and act in ways that align with your inner peace. By doing this, you're not condoning their behavior, but rising above it. You're sending a clear message. I am not a pawn in your emotional games. I am the master of my own life. This mindset not only strengthens your resilience, but also creates space for clarity. You start to see people for who they truly are, not through the lens of your expectations. Their actions reveal their flaws, not yours. This clarity is a gift, allowing you to build healthier connections based on mutual respect and understanding. Let's reflect on a scenario many of us have faced. Think about a time when you reacted emotionally to someone's inconsistency. Did that reaction bring you closer to them, or did it create more distance? Often, emotional reactions rooted in frustration or desperation come across as needy or controlling, which can push people away. In contrast, when you embrace acceptance, you shift the dynamic entirely. You're no longer chasing validation. You're standing firm in your worth. Acceptance, of course, doesn't mean tolerating disrespect. It's about recognizing what you can control and setting boundaries to protect your emotional well-being. Boundaries aren't walls meant to shut people out. They're guidelines to ensure mutual respect. They're an essential part of practicing acceptance. Self-care also plays a vital role in this journey. Acceptance isn't just about how you respond to others. It's about how you treat yourself. Engage in activities that bring you joy and nurture your well-being. Whether it's pursuing a hobby, spending time with loved ones, or simply enjoying a moment of solitude, these practices reinforce your happiness and sense of worth, independent of others' actions. As you embrace acceptance, you'll notice profound changes in your relationships. people will begin to see you as a steady presence, someone who doesn't react impulsively but responds thoughtfully. This approach fosters trust and respect, laying the foundation for deeper, more authentic connection. Mindfulness is another essential tool for cultivating acceptance. It's about being present in the moment without judgment. By incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine through practices like meditation or simply taking a few moments to focus on your breath, you can observe your emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them. This presence allows you to detach from the noise of external events and choose your response intentionally. Imagine a heated conversation with someone you care about. They've said something hurtful, and your instinct is to snap back or withdraw. But instead, you pause and take a deep breath. In that pause, you find clarity. You recognize that their words stem from their frustrations, not necessarily a reflection of you. Responding with calmness not only diffuses tension, but also paves the way for understanding. To support this practice, try using the stop technique. Stop. When you feel overwhelmed, pause for a moment. Take a breath. Inhale deeply. Hold for a few seconds and exhale slowly. Observe. Notice your thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations without judgment. Proceed. Decide on your next step with calm intention. This technique helps break the cycle of knee-jerk reactions, giving you the space to respond with clarity and composure. Gratitude is another powerful practice to integrate. When someone disappoints you, it's easy to focus on the negative, but by consciously seeking out what you're grateful for, you shift your perspective. For example, you might think, "I'm grateful for the lesson this experience is teaching me," or "I'm thankful for the support of people who uplift me." Gratitude doesn't erase pain, but balances it with a sense of abundance. Incorporating mindfulness and acceptance into your relationships can also help you discern when to let go. Sometimes, holding on to a connection that no longer serves you causes more harm than good. Mindfulness gives you the clarity to recognize when it's time to release what's not aligned with your growth. Compassion for yourself and others is equally important. When you're mindful, you're more aware of your own struggles and those of others. This awareness fosters empathy and reduces the urge to react harshly. For instance, if someone disappoints you, mindfulness helps you view their actions through a lens of understanding. Perhaps they're acting out of their own pain or limitations. While this doesn't excuse poor behavior, it shifts your focus from blame to compassion. To deepen your practice, explore guided meditations or join a meditation group. Apps like Calm, Headspace, or Insight Timer offer a variety of meditations tailored to different needs, from managing stress to fostering gratitude. Even setting aside just 5 minutes a day for meditation can create a ripple effect of positivity in your life. Remember, mindfulness is a journey, not a destination. Some days, staying present will feel effortless. Other days, it will be a struggle, and that's okay. What matters is your commitment to showing up for yourself, even when it's hard. Each moment of mindfulness strengthens your ability to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. Let's expand on this by discussing the idea of consistency. In Stoic philosophy, one of the greatest virtues is persistence. Just like building muscle at the gym, cultivating mindfulness and acceptance requires regular practice. You wouldn't expect to see results after one workout. And the same principle applies here. Even when progress feels slow or invisible, trust in the process. Every mindful pause, every moment of acceptance is a step forward in becoming the calm, centered individual you aspire to be. Think of your practice as tending to a garden. Some days the sun shines and everything blooms effortlessly. Other days, you face storms, weeds, or dry spells. Yet, through consistent care and attention, your garden thrives over time. Mindfulness is much the same. It's the daily effort that leads to long-term growth. Whether it's journaling, meditating, or simply taking a moment to breathe deeply, these small actions compound to create profound change. In the spirit of making mindfulness accessible, let's explore how you can integrate it into your daily routine. Start your morning with intention. Before reaching for your phone or diving into your to-do list, take a moment to ground yourself. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Set a positive intention for the day ahead, such as, "I will approach challenges with calm and clarity," or "I will respond to others with patience and understanding." This practice sets the tone for your day, allowing you to carry a sense of purpose and peace into your interactions. Throughout the day, use everyday moments as opportunities to practice mindfulness. While waiting in line, instead of scrolling through your phone, take a few deep breaths and observe your surroundings. Notice the colors, textures, and sounds around you.
When eating a meal, savor each bite, paying attention to the flavors and textures. These simple practices anchor you in the present moment, helping you build a foundation of mindfulness that extends beyond formal meditation sessions. Evening reflection is another powerful tool for cultivating acceptance and mindfulness. Before bed, take a few minutes to reflect on your day. Ask yourself, what moments am I proud of? What challenges did I face, and how did I respond? Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and identify areas for growth without judgment. This practice fosters self-awareness and helps you approach each new day with renewed intention. Now let's address a common misconception about acceptance. Many people fear that accepting a situation means resigning themselves to it. But acceptance is not about giving up. It's about acknowledging reality as it is, without resistance or denial. From this place of clarity, you can make empowered choices. For instance, if you're facing a difficult situation at work, acceptance might mean acknowledging the challenges and your feelings about them, then deciding how to address them constructively. This approach contrasts with denial or avoidance, which only prolongs stress and confusion. Here's another practical exercise to deepen your understanding of acceptance: the circle of control technique. Draw a circle on a piece of paper. Inside the circle, write down everything you can control: your thoughts, actions, and responses. Outside the circle, list things beyond your control, such as other people's opinions, past events, or unexpected challenges. This simple visual reminder helps you focus your energy on what truly matters, reducing frustration and fostering a sense of empowerment. As we continue exploring the power of acceptance, let's talk about forgiveness. Holding on to resentment or anger can weigh heavily on your mind and heart. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning harmful behavior or forgetting past wrongs. It means releasing the grip these emotions have on you. When you forgive, you free yourself from the cycle of pain and negativity. Reflecting on the Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control, remember that you cannot change the past or others' actions, but you can choose how you move forward. Try this. Think of someone who has disappointed you. Visualize them in your mind and silently say, "I release you from the expectations I placed upon you. I forgive you, not for your sake, but for my peace." Repeat this as often as needed. Over time, you'll feel a lighter, freer sense of being. Another cornerstone of acceptance is cultivating patience. In a world that often prioritizes instant gratification, patience can feel like a lost art. Yet, as Stoics remind us, true growth takes time. When facing challenges or setbacks, remind yourself that each experience is a stepping stone toward resilience and wisdom. Embrace the process, trusting that your efforts will bear fruit in due time. For instance, let's say you're working toward a personal goal, such as improving your communication skills or developing healthier habits. Progress may feel slow or inconsistent, but patience allows you to stay the course. Celebrate small victories along the way and view setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow. By adopting this perspective, you transform obstacles into valuable lessons. Let's revisit the idea of confusing others with your acceptance. This concept isn't about being passive or suppressing your feelings. It's about shifting the narrative. When someone expects a dramatic reaction and instead encounters calmness, they're often left surprised and introspective. This approach not only preserves your peace, but can also inspire others to reflect on their behavior. It's a powerful way to lead by example, demonstrating the strength that comes from self-mastery. Consider how this might look in practice. Imagine a colleague criticizes your work unfairly. Instead of reacting defensively, you calmly thank them for their feedback and take a moment to reflect on its validity. If their criticism holds merit, you can address it constructively. If it doesn't, you can let it go without internalizing it. This measured response not only protects your peace, but also sets a tone of professionalism and maturity. To deepen your practice, surround yourself with supportive resources and communities. Read Reading Stoic texts, such as Marcus Aurelius's Meditations or Epictetus's Discourses, can provide valuable insights and inspiration. Joining a mindfulness or Stoicism group, whether in person or online, allows you to connect with like-minded individuals who share your commitment to growth. Sharing experiences and learning from others fosters a sense of accountability and encouragement. Lastly, remember the importance of self-compassion. Acceptance begins with how you treat yourself. When you're kind and patient with your own imperfections, you build a solid foundation for extending the same grace to others. Practice self-compassion by acknowledging your efforts and progress, even when things don't go as planned. Treat yourself as you would a dear friend, with understanding, encouragement, and care. As we conclude today's journey, let's recap the key takeaways. Acceptance as empowerment. Acknowledge reality without resistance, focusing on what you can control. Mindfulness practices. Incorporate moments of presence into your daily routine to cultivate calm and clarity. Forgiveness and patience. Release resentment and embrace the process of growth, trusting that progress takes time. Confusing others with acceptance. Respond to challenges with calmness and self-mastery, inspiring reflection and change. Self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, building a strong foundation for resilience and peace. As we wrap up today's exploration, take a moment to reflect on your journey toward acceptance. Celebrate the moments when you chose peace over conflict, clarity over confusion, and acceptance over resistance. These choices reflect your growth and commitment to living a life rooted in strength and authenticity. Thank you for joining me on this transformative journey with Stoic Pathway. Remember, you have the power to shape your reality. Choose acceptance, embrace your worth, and cultivate a life of peace and resilience. Until next time, stay strong and keep venturing forward.